Ken Thomas is a White House reporter for the Associated Press. Ken, good to see you.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
Many finding it really difficult to dismiss suspicions regarding the timing of President Trump's decision. So what do you think are some of the outstanding questions that the White House has yet to answer?
I think timing is a big one right now. It's unclear if, this seemed to happen abruptly, and it's unclear if there were any other motivating factors involved. The White House said that the president gradually lost confidence in Comey and that he had been thinking since his election of firing him. But why did he decide to do it this week? I think secondly, our reporting shows that Comey had in fact asked for additional resources into the Russian investigation, and that raises questions of whether this timing, whether this move may have been aimed at upending that investigation and preventing it from accelerating. And then I think the last real question is that the president said in his letter that he had received 3 separate assurances from Comey that he was not a target of the investigation. That's something that Jim Comey has not talked about. When we asked the White House about it today, they were vague and declined to get into the particulars. So it's unclear whether that might have been a factor.
Well, several current and former officials say that the relationship between the FBI and the White House has really been strained for months now, maybe because of Comey's refusal to prioritize those leak investigations over this Russia issue. Are there any indications that this was a motivator for a decision to fire Comey?
It's certainly possible. I mean, the president has been very vocal in his unhappiness with the leaking of classified information. It's been a recurrent theme, during the first 100 days. So it's possible that he feels that Comey was prioritizing the Russia case over looking into leaks. So that could be an issue here.
Well, we just heard White House Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders say that the president basically lost confidence in Director Comey. And Speaker Ryan also echoed that same sentiment. Now, this, though, is in contrast to President Trump's praise of Comey in the past. So what changed?
Well, they describe it as a gradual loss of confidence in him. They also noted that in their estimation, Comey lost respect on Capitol Hill among both Democrats and Republicans. They said that the Justice Department didn't see him as a strong ally, and they even cited a lost confidence among rank and file FBI agents. Now, there's been some disputing of that. Some of the FBI officials who we've talked to said that Comey had a lot of confidence among, the 20,000 or so employees at the FBI. But I think they generally see this, they saw this as a process, and that the president felt like it was time to be decisive here and to act once he got the recommendation that there was a need for a change to move on.
So moving forward, there are reports that the president met with acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe. Are there signs that the White House may actually be considering him to formally head the Bureau?
That's unclear at this point. It seems like there's a dual track going on in terms of the future leadership of the FBI. They're looking to find an interim director, someone who can lead the agency for a short time while they try to find a more permanent replacement. As your viewers know, it's a 10-year term. It's aimed to be apolitical and not linked to a specific administration. So they're trying to find, someone to replace Comey. There have been some names floated. We're still early in the process, but some of the names include Ray Kelly, the former New York City Police Commissioner, Governor Chris Christie of New Jersey, who is a former U.S. attorney, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark, who was a very outspoken supporter of the president during the campaign, And then there are others. So, I think we're likely to see an effort to try to find a consensus candidate, someone who could win confirmation in the Senate. It's going to be difficult, though, because the abrupt nature in which this firing took place. There are a lot of unhappy people on the Hill right now.
Yeah, shockwaves for sure. Ken Thomas of the Associated Press. Ken, thanks.
Thank you.